Hey guys, it's me, LaShanda, continuing my technology tools and talk discussion with you. Hopefully you're not like, when's she gonna change her t-shirt? I'm a mom, okay? So I'm gonna bulk these videos. Okay. When I'm done, I'm gonna tell you how long it took me to do all 90 videos. If I'm really good, I can do all 90 in a day. I'm not gonna do all 90 in a day. But probably take me a week to do all these 90 videos. But point being, you've got to utilize the time that you have. And right now, I'm utilizing this opportunity between working with clients and traveling because I've got a couple of speaking engagements coming up to sit down and do these videos. So, today, I wanted to talk about. Da, 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 da. Always have your notebook. I'm going to talk about that today. About notebooks. I actually was going to talk about something else, but I really want to talk about the value of sitting down, writing outlines, hammering out what you want to happen in your business. You've got to hammer it out. Hammer, hammer, hammer. Even though right now my space is pretty empty because I really kind of wanted to clean everything up and so you can focus on me, we can focus on each other. But you've got to include in your space a couple of notebooks. I tell you, my office is notebook central, and I really should date them because after a while I get confused in what is in what notebook. And a whiteboard. You know when I don't know if you ever watched the whole thing about The Secret and da da da, and everybody's like, oh my God, it's da da da. Vision boards. You've got to have something. If you don't have a vision board, you've got to have a notebook. I've got my notebooks and my whiteboard. Write out what you want to happen. That's the first thing. You may not be able to say step by step, how am I going to get this book published? How am I going to get this website up? How am I going to get this business off the ground? But the first thing you have to write down is, I am going to publish this book. I am going to start an online business. I am going to get this book, this website off the ground. Speak that first, and this is going to be my inspirational video for today, and I'll go back to the web and the how to and the making money and da da da. But today, write that down first on my whiteboard, and I'm going to take some screenshots of my whiteboard so I can show you guys, and if you have questions, feel free. You can go to Target and get a whiteboard for it. I've got a big one, but if you could only get a small one, you think you can get a small one for like $10. It doesn't matter. Have something in front of you. When my whiteboard's on one side, I've got my post-its on the other. And again, I don't want to show you the craziness because it's crazy. But notepads, sticky pads that say, I'm going to make this much every single day. You might not know how you're going to make that yet, but call those things into being first. What are you going to do? What do you want to accomplish? Okay, that's first step number one. Now, once you've called those things out, you write them out. Because first you got to say them. You got to think them. You got to say them. You got to write them down. Because you have to remember to remind yourself when that bill didn't get paid, when some annoying person is in your ear, why you doing that? Why you doing that? And you ain't going to make no money. And you got to have that book. You got to have that visual to keep you going. And when you've got that visual, then you start to do an outline. I don't know if you can see, but this is actually me in the beginning stages of saying I want to do 90 videos over 90 days, and me breaking that down and saying, okay, I need 6 different categories, naming my categories. Okay, 6 different categories, what the categories are. I said if it's 90 days, obviously I gotta have to do some math in there. six categories, that means 15 topics per category. So I wrote down I wrote down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm still filling them out because I'm at the very beginning of my 90 days here, folks. So, but point being is, once you know what you want to do, you've got to break it down in a visual outline for yourself. You've got to go back to the outline. Then once you've got the outline of what needs to happen, then you break it down further. Okay, execution. How am I going to get the first thing done? How am I going to get the next thing done? Strategies. You start asking yourself questions. To be very, very specific, I say, okay, fine. What tools am I going to do to use to get these videos done? You probably say to yourself, well, how do you get those videos done, LaShanda? What do you use? What do you do? I use my webcam. I use my Logitech USB headset. I use the wonderful world of the web, YouTube. I use Windows Movie Maker, so once I finish my video, I can go on Windows Movie Maker and edit it and make it all pretty and cute, because I know you like when my videos are pretty and cute. So you think about strategically, what tools will you use to execute your process? How long do you want to take? You break it down. Now, if you don't get everything done today, that's okay, because what? You wrote it down. If you forgot something, it's okay. You wrote it down. It's all about the process. I do believe in, to some extent, the value of vision boards. I'm not just a believer in, because I feel that some people kind of misconstrue what that is, and they put in their vision board the big car. They put, that guy with the 7-pack or the 12-pack in their vision board, and all these wonderful things they want, and then they just do one of these. Oh God, when am I gonna get that? When am I gonna get all of that? Just kind of look at the vision board every day. But that's not how it works. You think it, you say it, you write it, then you do it. That's the process, okay? That's what I do every single day, and I bless God, it's been working for me ever since. And it's just how it works. So yeah, that's my spiel for today. That's my video clip. I'm gonna focus on a little inspiration. If you don't have a notebook, you should have one. Next video next video I'm going to talk about, which is what I wanted to talk about in this video, 3 ways to help customers find you. I'll do that in the other video. I just needed a little inspiration for you. Take care.